Well, thanks, guys. And yeah, what about that unrivaled schedule on DAZN? We're in boxing wonderland these last few weeks and these upcoming weeks. It was only 2 weeks ago in a sold-out 3 Arena in Dublin that we saw one of the fights of the year, Katie Taylor defeat Chantel Cameron in the undisputed Super Lightweight World Championship. Last week, the big upset in Belfast as Jordan Gill came through Michael Conlon. This week, of course, Devin Haney against Regis Prograis here in the Chase Center Arena. Next week, one of the fights of the year, the unification between Jesse Bam Rodriguez and Sonny Edwards. And of course, the day of reckoning, December the 23rd in Saudi Arabia. DAZN, the unrivaled home of boxing. The best schedule I've ever seen in the sport. And we cannot wait for this Saturday here in San Francisco at the Chase Center. Will be sold out, 16,000. We open up, I think, the final block in the top tiers today. This place will be packed to the rafters for what I believe could be the fight of the year. The undisputed lightweight world champion Devin Haney moves up to face the WBC world champion Regis Prograis. A tremendous event coming your way live on DAZN pay-per-view in America and across the world as well. And before we go to the main event press conference, we come to the undercard press conference. A thrilling card of world championship action as well. Young prospects, everybody here on the top table and the table beneath, the chance and the opportunity to fight in front of a sellout crowd on a massive platform. Huge moments for their career. And we're going to start this with Amari Jones, because Amari Jones, in a great fight against Cusalito Madera, another grudge match on a card full of grudge matches. Amari, we can't find your man. He told us that if he comes, he's going to attack you on sight. So he chose to stay in his room. But a lot of people very excited about this fight and the genuine beef between you two, and a big step up for your career on Saturday night.
Yeah, of course, it's a big step up for me. You know, it's he has a real game opponent, or I have a real game opponent, and honestly, to not come out of your room for the press conference, that sounds like a pussy to me. So, I mean, it ain't too much to say about that.
They're gonna be here. Are they coming? Oh, they better be scared. I was very excited after that they was going to come. But what's happened here, Amari, with this beef between you two? Obviously, we've seen it with your promotional company leader, Devin Haney, but you two don't seem to get on.
Yeah, honestly, I feel that Kilo's just probably bitter of my career and see me moving up, and he just wishes he can be in my spot. And I'm going to just show him on Saturday night why I'm moving the way I am, and he's taking these losses the way he's taking these losses.
Well, you definitely will come face-to-face at the weigh-in tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that, as is our security team. But we go now to another Devin Haney prospect in Shamar Canal. Shamar, welcome. You have a great fight against Jose Antonio Meza as well. Kevin Rooney tells me this is a real fight for you. 6-0. Devin and the team speak so highly about you. What a platform for you to showcase your skills.
First off, I want to thank God. I want to thank Eddie Hearn with Matchroom, the DHP staff, and everybody. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. But yeah, I'm going against Jose Antonio Meza. This is the toughest opponent so far on paper. I just want to showcase my skills and show why I'm the top junior lightweight prospect coming up.
Yeah, I mean, what a division as well. Obviously, again, the leader of your promotional company in a fight of his career on Saturday night. But the world is going to see you in action on Saturday. What should they expect when they tune in to watch Shamar Canal?
Expect fireworks. I want to put them down, show why I belong where I am right now.
Jose Antonio Meza, welcome. Again, we've seen you thrown in the deep end time and time again, this time up against a young prospect. You ready to fight on Saturday?
Hemos visto como en la parte profunda, digamos, de la piscina muchas veces tienes una pelea contra un gran prospecto, listo para pelear el sábado.
Sí, vengo más que preparado. La verdad he estado preparándome física y mentalmente para esta pelea. Primero que nada también quiero agradecer a todos los implicados por darme la oportunidad de pelear y de demostrar mis habilidades. El sábado nos veremos.
Yes, you know, I'm more than ready for this. I've been preparing for this for a long time, both physically and mentally. First, I want to say thank you to everybody involved in allowing me to have this opportunity to fight and giving me this opportunity on Saturday to show off and showcase my skills. And let's see on Saturday.
Thank you, Jose. Thank you, Shamar. two female fights on the card. Of course, the IBF World Bantamweight Championship between Ebony Bridges and Mio Yoshida, but also a fantastic fight for our Before the Bell segment as well. Someone who I believe is the future of female boxing in Beatriz Ferreira, a decorated amateur, just recently booked her place for Paris in 2024, multi-time world amateur champion as well, against Destiny Jones, who comes herself with a great amateur pedigree as well. It's a really good fight. Destiny, I'll start with you. You've been beaming with smiles all day today and all week. This is a massive opportunity for you and one you've been looking for a long time.
Yes, this is a great opportunity, and my coach and I have trained very hard for this. And thank you, Matchroom Promotion, for this great opportunity. And I would also like to thank my promoter, Banner Promotion. We're going to put on a great fight, and you guys should tune in.
You're seeing, obviously, a massive change in women's boxing now, headlining their own cards, starting to get the credit it really deserves.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Female boxing starting to get the credit that it deserves now, the opportunity that all your hard work deserves in the sport.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? Us putting on a great fight, it's well deserved for these female fighters. We put in the work and we put in the dedication to put on a great performance.
Thank you, Destiny. Beatrice, I've been watching you around the world, just recently secured your spot for the Olympic Games in Paris in 2024, now back to the professional code, ready to fight again on Saturday here in front of a huge crowd in San Francisco.
Beatriz, ele tem acompanhado você na carreira olímpica, nos Jogos de Tóquio, agora que você está qualificada para Paris, e você vai mais uma vez aqui lutar, então ele quer saber como que você está se sentindo com relação a isso.
Boa tarde a todos. Ed, muito obrigado mais uma vez pela essa oportunidade de poder estar aqui nesse ginásio imenso e na minha quarta luta do profissional. Estou muito ansiosa. Então, missão cumprida no Olímpico, consegui minha vaga, estou muito feliz com isso e agora eu quero conseguir minha quarta vitória no profissional. Estou pronta, estou preparada para isso e estou muito feliz de estar tendo essa oportunidade mais uma vez com esse grande cartel aqui que está nesse evento.
Oh, first of all, Eddie, thank you so much for this opportunity to be here and this great event with great athletes. It will be my fourth professional fight. I'm very anxious. I'm very happy to be here. I'm headed to my qualifying in Paris, and I will conquer here my fourth professional victory.
Thank you, Beatrice. Thank you, Destiny. We go to the IBF World Bantamweight Championship. As I said, the champion, Ebony Bridges, will make the first defence of her world title, this time against former world champion Mio Yoshida. We talk about the fight between Ferreira and Destiny Jones. Wait till you see these two. All action, all aggressive. This is going to be a great fight for the world title. Mio, welcome. A former world champion, looking to become a two-time world champion on Saturday.
ようこそ2階級制覇チャンピオン期待しています。そして今回、ファイトスタイルが近い2人で戦うことをとても楽しみにしています。
今回このような大きな会場で偉大なチャンピオンと戦えることをすごく感謝しています。私たちはファイトスタイルが似ているので、観客の皆さんが楽しい試合になると確信しています。強い心を持って2階級制覇したいと思います。よろしくお願いします。
First of all, thank you for the opportunity, for giving this kind of opportunity. Then we are kind of close fighter. We both warriors, and it's going to be really excited match for us. And I'm sure that the fan is going to be really like it and excited. And thank you again.
Thank you, Mio. Ebony, welcome. It's been a nightmare trying to secure an opponent. I know, of course, with your new trainer, Dave Colwell, you've been working for a long time since that great win against Shannon O'Connell. But first defence, I know you've been wanting to fight in America for a long time. Huge moment, huge arena, and a real solid opponent for your first defence as well.
Yeah, huge. First, I just want to say a big thank you to Maya Yoshida for stepping up. We did have a few that stepped up and then stepped down, so it's nice. I'm glad that I was able to go ahead, and big thanks to Eddie and Matchroom for making this fight happen. Yeah, look, I've been wanting to fight here in America on a big platform like DAZN with Matchroom, so I'm really, really excited to do that, to defend my world title here in San Francisco on such a great card. And yeah, I just can't wait to get in there. You know, I've been working with Dave, and I really want to get in there on the weekend and, you know, show you what I've been doing, what I've been working on. You know, you've always thought that I was exciting before, but I do believe with my new attributes that it'll be even more exciting and thrilling.
Obviously, been a year nearly since that last fight, a great win against Shannon O'Connell. You've had the hand operation, just eager to get back in, get this defense won, and then try and unify the division in 2024.
Yeah, definitely. I am so hungry to get in there. I can't wait. I've said it. I love fighting, and it's what I love to do. So for me to be out for a whole year was really, really tough, really hard. But it's happening this weekend. I'm going to be focused on this weekend, getting through this fight, getting through Yoshida. I know she's going to come and bring a fight, and then after that, we'll focus on 2024 and my goals with that.
Well, kicking off the broadcast on Saturday night, the World Bantamweight Championship, Ebony Bridges against Mayo Yoshida. Two great fights to bring you now. And we talk about great amateurs in Beatriz Ferreira. This young man may be one of the greatest amateurs of our generation, the Olympic gold medalist Andy Cruz, who just in his second professional fight will step up against the Mexican Giovanni Straffon in a tremendous fight, a huge challenge for a young man looking to move extremely quickly to the world lightweight title. Giovanni Straffon, who broke the hearts of English and Irish fans when he demolished James Tennyson in a round. We saw him in a huge fight against Maxie Hughes for the IBO world title. This is a dangerous, dangerous man. Giovanni, welcome. A massive opportunity for you again. You always come to fight. We expect another Mexican war for you on Saturday night.
Siempre sabemos que vienes es una oportunidad enorme para ti, siempre vienes a pelear. Supongo que podemos esperar un rendimiento así de un guerrero el sábado por la noche.
Buenas tardes a todos. Pues sí, la verdad no vengo a pelear, vengo a ganar. Vengo por una victoria y sobre todo pues a llevar a mi tierra, a mi bello isla Veracruz y para todo México. Y pues me siento muy feliz porque esta oportunidad tengo más de un año esperándola y no la voy a desaprovechar.
Yes, so first and foremost, I want to say hi to everyone here. Yeah, so I'm not coming to fight, I'm coming to win, I'm coming for the victory, to take this victory home to my beautiful island of Veracruz and for Mexico. So this is a huge opportunity for me and one that I don't intend of letting me pass by.
Giovanni, finally, you have a young man who is just in his second professional fight. Great amateur resume, but you want to take him into deep waters on Saturday night.
Sí, finalmente tienes por delante un oponente que tiene una carrera fantástica en el campo amateur, pero tú le quieres llevar a aguas profundas el sábado por la noche y ponerlo muy difícil.
Lo acabas de comentar muy bien. No es lo mismo el amateur que el profesional. Y pues yo voy a buscar la pelea desde el primer round hasta el último y pues vengo a ganar. Vengo a llevarme esa victoria para todo México, para mi tierra, ciudad de Isla Veracruz y pues vengo con una mentalidad enorme y vengo a ganar.
Yes, so as I said, I'm coming for this fight. I've said on many occasions, it's completely different, the amateur field to the professional one. I'm going to show that in this first fight that, I'm coming in to win and I'm going to take this victory home. From the first to the final round, I'm going to look for the fight. I'm going to take this victory home to Mexico, to Veracruz. And as I say, it's a huge opportunity and it's not one that I'm going to let pass me by.
Thank you, Giovanni. Andy, welcome. A new opponent for you, but a tougher test, in my opinion. And everyone we sent through to you and the team, the answer was yes. You're ready to move quickly to the World Championship and the biggest moment, of course, of your professional career on Saturday night.
Sí, obviamente tienes un oponente nuevo y cada vez, bueno, en mi opinión, es un oponente más difícil para ti. Cuando ya proponemos otros oponentes a tu equipo siempre decía que sí, pero es una oportunidad de mover muy rápido ya en ese campo profesional en búsqueda de oportunidades mundialistas y sin duda el momento más difícil de tu carrera hasta la fecha.
Sí, uno, dos. ¿Me escucho aquí? Bueno, primeramente agradecerle a todos los presentes por estar acá apoyando al boxeo en general y nada, me siento preparado, agradecido por estar en una cartelera tan grande como esta y vengo preparado también físico y mentalmente para dar lo mejor de mí. Sé que cada paso y cada pelea que haga va a ser más difícil, pero estoy listo para el reto y vengo a demostrar de qué estoy hecho.
Yes, so first I want to thank everyone that's present here, all the people, the fans of boxing here. So yeah, and all I can say is I'm super prepared for this, for being on such a card of such magnitude, and I'm looking forward to giving the best of me in this fight. I'm prepared both physically and mentally. You know that I'm ready to take on each step as it comes on, and I'm ready to show that for this fight and for this card, I'm more than ready.
We know you have a tough test on Saturday, and we've had Giovanni on the cards before. He always brings war to the fight, but with the belts fragmenting, in your mind, you challenge and become world lightweight champion in 2024.
Sí, sabemos que tienes una prueba muy difícil por delante. Giovanni siempre viene a pelear, sabemos esto, pero con el hecho de que se han fragmentado los cinturones en la división, la idea para ti es convertirte en campeón del mundo en peso ligero en este año.
Por supuesto, el objetivo de todo boxeador es ganar cinturones, ganar peleas, y a eso vine hoy. Estoy listo para este reto tan grande que tengo por delante. Giovanni, mi respeto para él, un gran boxeador mexicano. Por supuesto que todos los mexicanos son boxeadores fuertes, pero vengo a demostrar de que no solamente hice una gran carrera amateur, sino que también voy a hacer una gran carrera profesional y me convertiré en una leyenda y ganaré todos los cinturones que vengan por delante.
Yeah, of course, you know, it's the objective of every fighter to win belts, to win fights. And I want to show that I'm coming here and I'm ready for these big challenges. Giovanni's a great boxer. I respect him. He's a Mexican fighter. Like all Mexicans, he's a strong fighter. But I want to show that it's not just a case of me having a good amateur career. It's also a case that I'm going to have a great professional career. And I'm going to become a legend, and I'm going to win all of the belts.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Giovanni. And finally, we talk about 50-50 fights in the 140-pound division. I think the entire competition at 140 pounds will be in San Francisco on Saturday night. But this one is a fantastic co-main event. A fight that looks to position both Liam Paro and Montana Love to world championships at 140 pounds. Of course, Australia against Cleveland. Montana, we'll start with you. You said to me earlier, you know, tell me, talk to me. And I said, this is the fight. This is the fight that breaks you out to the big boys at 140 pounds. You've been wanting it for a long time, a massive platform, ready to go on Saturday night.
Yes, sir. You know, I'm happy to be back. It feels good to be back. You know, I've been laying low, quiet, you know, but ear to the streets, still seeing, you know, hearing people talking like Lim, you know, seen the interview, him talking crazy or whatnot. But I just want to let him know, man, this is not a drill. This is the real thing, man. So the little mitt work and bag drills you doing, that shit don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to fight, coming to pick right up where I left off, man. You know what I'm saying? Pick right back off where I left off. Give me the champion that night. I don't care if it's Devin or if it's Regis, or if we can't get the champion, give me Ryan.
Obviously, both you guys been out for a little while. You've been unlucky in your big fights. You've been quiet. You've been working away. This man to my right's been talking a little bit. He says he thinks you'll unravel under pressure on Saturday night. It's a great matchup, but one you're confident of winning.
Come on, man. Like I told him yesterday, man, all I see is me literally beating the shit out this guy. You know what I mean? It's no comparison. You know what I mean? He been fighting ducks that's been sitting there in front of him in Australia. He ain't never been on a stage like this. I've been made for stages like this. I've been on plenty of stages like this. You know what I mean? And when the world was against me, my back was on the wall, what'd I do? Knocked him the fuck out. Ivan Branchik, go check him out. He retired, right? We're looking to do the same thing to the Aussie over here, man. Ain't no talking for real, that's it.
And finally, this man's talked about him be aggressive on Saturday night. I think try and walk you down and force the pressure. You believe if he does, this fight ends inside the distance?
Man, 18 of my opponents tried that, you know what I mean? So I would love for him to definitely try that. Please do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's we looking for that. Please do. It's not gonna last.
Liam, welcome. You've been waiting for this opportunity. Of course, last time, a destruction of Brock Jarvis in Australia. You landed a lot of big fights. You landed a shot at Regis Prograis for the world title. Injury forced you out, but now a massive opportunity on a huge platform. You ready for this man on Saturday night?
Yeah, I'm more than ready. You know, I was forced out of the ring due to injuries, so I'm back. I'm better than ever, and yeah, look, this guy's he's starting to talk already. You know what I mean? We've seen his last fight. He got a bit pressure under there and he folded like a camp chair. So I'm going to bring the pressure to him. I'm going to test him. I see him very weak in the mind.
You talked earlier, and I've seen in your promotional stuff about a guy here that likes to control the pace, but in Steve Spark, fellow Australian, he forced the pressure, and you believe that he folded in that situation, and you think he'll fold again on Saturday night?
Yeah, definitely. Look, we're going to see Saturday night. I'm just happy to be back. Thanks Eddie Hearn and Matchroom for getting me back on this card after a hell of a year. It's been a hell of a test, but I'm keen to get back. But yes, I believe that when it gets tough in there, he folds.
And finally, just a quick word about Australian boxing as well, and thanks to Angelo and the team at Ace as well, and obviously so many great Australian fighters coming through now. A lot of world champions. Ebony Bridges, of course, on the card as well. You've seen Tim Tszyu in Australia, and Jai Opetaia and Justice Honey, Sky Nicholson. There's so many great Australian fighters coming through. Just another big night for Australian boxing, and victory for you could well put yourself in the hat for the winner of Haney Prograis as well.
Yeah, definitely. It's huge. Australian boxing's got a massive wave of talent coming through, and I'm blessed to be a part of that. It's just, honestly, I believe it's Aussie takeover, and I'm going to prove that Saturday night.
Well, we look forward to a great fight. Liam Paro against Montana Love, and a great undercard as well as we prepare for an epic main event, the fight of the year, Devin Haney against Regis Prograis for the WBC Light Welterweight Championship of the World. We're going to face off the fighters up here now before we go live for the main event press conference. Thank you.